Statesman Nation, here with men's cross-country runner, junior Payton Busch out of Centerville, Iowa. Appreciate you coming in for a little bit, bud.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you hadn't run cross last year. I think maybe you were practicing with the team last year. Got into the flow of it with track, and now you're running cross, this fall and doing quite well. So congrats on that. But talk about your first month or so of the season and how everything's going.
It's tough.
Yeah?
It is tough, yeah.
A lot of mileage, right?
Yeah, I'm more in track. I'm more of the, now probably considered a longer sprinter.
Right, sure.
400, 815
right.
guy. So my mileage during track is not nearly as much as it is for cross country. And
sure.
That's been the huge kind of slap in the face for
me.
Right. Got to take care of my body even more with
sure.
all the extra taxing miles.
Right,
for sure. So,
to talk about a normal practice session for you guys, I know it changes depending on where you're running or what day of the week it is and stuff. But talk about today's session, I guess, for that. What do you guys plan on doing?
Today, Tuesdays and Thursdays are workout days.
Okay.
So, whatever crazy thing Goose and Dylan have come up for us, we go to a designated spot where we do our workouts and we do it, and that for Tuesdays and Thursdays is generally about it. And then Monday, Wednesdays we just have a run, and then we lift on those days, and Sundays are long runs, and that's about it for a week.
So normal distance for the week would be how many miles?
This is, right now we're in the high mileage part of the season, and I know some of the guys are hitting 70. Myself and a couple other guys are hitting 60. And for me, that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of miles, especially I think normally, don't you guys have Saturday off?
Girls cross-train, so they bike and stuff. Guys are still supposed to run.
So really no day off. So
no
you split it over 7 days. It's still, you're looking at about 9 miles a day. So
it's a lot of work.
That's significant. Sure. You're obviously doing it and enjoying it and having good success with it. But talk about your favorite part of running. I mean, it sounds like you're more of, hey, let's do that short distance, the 400, 800 type stuff. But, talk about your favorite and what's your least favorite part of running.
Oh, man. My favorite part...
Or favorite event, I should say, maybe.
And for track, it's the 800. But just running in general, just competing.
Yeah.
I like going out there, and it's an easy sport, I guess, to measure yourself against other athletes, but I just like to go out and race and try to win.
Right, exactly, right. Explain for you what it's like to run a track event versus running cross country. Obviously, in track, you hold your lanes. There's only so many people out there, and in cross country, it's just this big, massive lump of people that are trying to sprint out and get some separation. How is that? I assume you ran cross in high school.
I did.
So you have the experience or whatever. But let's talk about that difference in the mentality of preparing for a cross country race.
It's difficult for me because I'm a track runner.
Sure.
And so preparing for a cross country race, for me, it's more mental, I would have to say, than it is the physical part. I know that if I do the work, then the physical part will just be there for me.
Take care of itself.
But racing 5 miles for me personally is tough from start to finish.
Sure.
I know areas of the race where I, what we'd say, fall asleep in, and that's where it gets tough for me in the middle of the race there. But yeah, compared to track, holding your lanes, I mean, you have the consistent terrain of the flat rubber surface there, but cross country, you just, any moment, a guy could fall, and that changes. That could be a domino effect for multiple guys to fall. Trees here and there, and just, I don't know, it varies. All courses are different, so.
It's all different. What are you working on currently to become a better cross-country runner? Is it getting a better start, finishing strong, not lulling in the middle, or just the mental side of things, I guess?
Other than our last race, I had personally started the races pretty well, and then I don't know what happened this last one. I just went out way too hard because I don't know, just ready to run a fast.
Right.
We were told it was a fast course, and I just wanted to go out and compete with everybody. But the weakest part of my cross country race is the middle 2 miles or so, from 2 to 3-ish.
Sure.
I just fall asleep. I honestly I get bored when I run that far. So I mean, my mind just starts to go off, and I just lose my focus on the task at hand.
Right. So you need
to focus.
You need to have that one person in front of you and say, I'm going to pick this guy off or something.
Yeah, but that's the section I'm working on.
Right,
so.
Sure, definitely. All right, talk about also one more thing before we get to this personalized stuff. OC obviously is our lead guy, national qualifier last year. What have you learned from him, if there is anything that you're learning from him or learning from each other that has helped you to continue to progress?
A big thing this year with the team, I think we're all learning from one another, is listen to your body.
Sure.
I think this year a lot of guys are starting to learn to listen to what their body tells them. If they need to back off a day, then need back off. If they think they can maybe run another extra mile or two, go ahead.
Right.
We're trying to start taking better care of our body and everything, and I think as OC, like you said, being the lone senior on the team, he's working into helping the younger guys on the team, the newer guys on the team, kind of get an understanding of listening to your body and what you need to do
get
for
that maturity that'll help to continue to progress.
Yes.
Sure. All right, cool. All right, well, we'll get right into the personal stuff then here, because I like this stuff a lot. So, Payton, what's your nickname? I know Payton technically is your middle name, but that can't be considered your nickname. But do you have a nickname?
No, but funny story for that. I was actually named after Walter Payton.
Okay, sure.
And my dad always wanted the sweetness to click for somebody for my nickname, but it never happened.
Never did. Okay,
I've never had a nickname.
I'll call you Sweetness from here on out. There you go. You started your collegiate career at Iowa State, correct? Mm-hmm. Coming here, talk about why you chose William Penn.
I came here for basketball, honestly. Okay. And then I just talked to Friesen about running track on when basketball was over, and then times I hit last year in track weren't settling well for me, so then I just converted all the way back to running, so that's how I ended up where I am now.
There you go. Describe Coach, since we're in cross country, describe Coach Goose in one word.
He's goofy.
Oh, yeah.
He's goofy.
Goofy Goose.
Yes.
That is correct. If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Oh, Superman.
Superman, no question about it.
Oh, no.
There you go.
No doubt.
People say you look like. Doesn't have to be a famous person. Could just be mom or dad.
Man, when I had short hair, I heard anywhere from Daniel Tosh.
Okay. Sure.
I had a lunch lady say I look like Colin Kaepernick, but that was right after summer, so I had a nice tan on me.
Right, okay.
With the long hair, though, I haven't really been told I look like anybody.
Nobody?
So.
All right. Do you look more like mom or dad? Do you have more of the features from either?
Mom.
Mom?
Yeah.
More on that side. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite food?
As a runner, I eat everything.
Sure.
Anything my mom or grandma cooks.
Okay.
Fantastic.
There you go.
Yep.
Favorite movie?
Coach Carter.
Okay.
Or Space Jam.
There you go.
Either one.
Definitely two different genres on that one. Favorite TV show?
It stinks here at school. We don't get AMC, but I really got into The Walking Dead.
I was going to say
when
Walking
it started,
Dead.
So.
Yeah. I just got myself caught up. Netflix.
Yep.
Got a Netflix right now. I'm all caught up as of last night, so I'm good to go now. What is your goal in cross country?
I'd like to. I'm shooting for nationals.
Sure.
We'll see how that goes. Right. But as a team, I'd like to make a little bit of noise in the new conference here.
Sure.
I mean, no one really knows who we are, what we're all about. So it'd be nice to place high as a team at the conference meet.
Definitely.
So.
Currently listening to in your iPod or in your car?
I'm on shuffle.
Okay.
I'm just in that mood right now where anything is kind of just getting me through the day.
There you go. What do you listen to when you're pre-gaming, pre-meeting, I guess I should say? Is there anything that pumps you up?
Not really. Whatever just comes on, I just kind of go with it.
There you if you had $1 million, what would you buy?
Probably my mom and dad a new vehicle.
Okay.
And just go from there.
There you go.
Probably myself a new car.
There you go.
Help pay off school student loans. So.
And hopefully have a ton of money left over. Right?
Yes.
There you go. I'm guessing I know the answer to this, but if you weren't running cross country and track, what sport would you play?
Oh, basketball.
Basketball. There you go. Favorite sports hero?
Everybody says Michael Jordan. I did
Sure.
grow up a huge Jordan fan.
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
Okay.
No, he has a bad persona about
Right.
him, but I just love what he kind of did on the court and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He was an interesting player to watch. He kind of started that whole cornrows
Right,
phase,
right.
the sleeve, everything.
Yeah. Definitely. I gave you some time to think about this. Maybe you've got an answer now. Person in history you'd most like to meet?
Man, I still hadn't gotten an answer for that.
No.
My family said that I look like one of my great-grandpas, so I guess it'd be interesting to go back or see him
Sure.
around my age and
Right.
pick his brain and
Sure.
kind of get a feel for what I may be like. I
Right,
guess,
right,
so.
yeah.
Even though that's
Maybe
a looks thing.
yeah,
so.
exactly. But you might still be following in his footsteps. So, you said you're a secondary ed major, plan on doing science. Once again, what do you plan on teaching? Anything science, or is there a certain one that said, I'd rather teach chemistry versus biology, or anything that really trip your trigger?
Biology and anatomy are my two favorites,
The two
but
big ones.
also earth science, like chemistry,
Sure.
any science will.
Right. Yeah.
be
Anything
nice,
will do.
so.
There you go. All right. Finally, you've been in the other side of on the other side of the table, being talked to by a coach, trying to sell you on William Penn or wherever. But all right, switch tables here. You're now the coach at William Penn. How do you sell a recruit to come be a statesman?
Man, getting a recruit would be hard.
Yeah.
Anywhere. But I guess I would probably follow along with Goose's mentality, and I mean it is a slow process when
Right.
you're trying to build a running program,
Sure.
no matter where you're at.
Sure.
But I feel we're taking the right steps, so we'd have to have a solid base and be
Right.
working in the right direction, I guess.
Sure.
So.
Sure.
I guess anybody that is down for taking it seriously and
Right.
putting in the time and the effort,
Sure.
I'd be willing to work with getting
Definitely.
them to my school.
What's the best selling point of William Penn in your mind?
For me personally, it was class sizes.
Sure.
I struggled a lot up at Iowa State with these massive
For
classes.
300-400 people, sure.
Yep, and so the small class sizes really helped
Right.
me personally with
Yeah.
my academics. So
Definitely.
that was a huge difference and kind of selling point for me.
There you go. Alrighty. Well, Payton, appreciate sitting down for a few minutes with us. See Mr. Busch and the rest of the group over in, you guys are at Bettendorf, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, Bettendorf for the St. Ambrose invite this weekend. So best of luck. Keep the ball rolling. Keep the mileage up. And keep the body healthy.
All right.
There
Well,
you go.
thank you.
Okay.